another Spyro GBA game. This one is going to be Attack of the Rhynocs. Doing this run is going to be JakeInTake, who is
Yep.
a Spyrothon team, and I believe the only person ever to do a Spyrothon run from a hotel bathroom.
Oh, you ruined my thunder. I was going to tell that story.
Tell it.
Oh, so yeah, I always enjoy retelling this little story. So a couple of years ago, I did this run at Spyrothon 3, I think, from a hotel bathroom because of an impromptu trip to Pennsylvania. But luckily, I'm home in my usual setup today and prepared to show off this game in all its beauty once more.
Some
So
awesome.
yeah.
So what exactly drew you to want to run Attack of the Rhynocs?
That's a great question. You should ask like 2016 me. I don't know. It's the only world record that I hold in all of Spyro, so there's that. I loved playing this game when I was little, so I guess it just fit well in my speedrunning arsenal.
All right, well, best of luck on your run today, and count yourself down whenever you're ready.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm ready. Let me get to a new game. Ooh, which slot? Ooh, hard to choose. Okay. I will count down from 5. And start and go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is the superior Game Boy Advance game known as Attack of the Rhynocs. It's also called Spyro Adventure over in Europe. It was released all the way back in 2003. And you'll hear me probably text mashing a lot at the start of this because there's a lot of text to skip, and this whole area is basically a big tutorial on how to run, jump, flame, basically do everything you do in this game. So this run will consist of me. Oh shit, I missed that. This run will consist of me. Okay, this is going great. Oh, and I'm dealing with like a little bit of an input delay issue, so if you see me just like dive bomb into like a lake or something and I die, it's because I'm dealing with that issue. Let me get up here. And also like those, yeah, okay, like that. And those triple jumps, you'll see sometimes we'll get caught off by that input delay issue. But yeah, the main goal of this game is to collect all of the abilities. You have fire, you'll eventually get ice. Okay, yeah, that wasn't meant to be done. You'll get fire, ice, and wind, and then you have to get the advanced versions of those breaths. And then there's some other abilities like head bash you need, and there's also this quick escape feature, which you'll see me use a couple times throughout the run to get to Dragon Shores. And no, it is not the same Dragon Shores that you see in Spyro 2. Yeah, you'll probably hear a lot of controller sounds because this is so much text smashing. Like right here. Just doesn't stop talking. Okay, so right here, I'm going to lead this guy Butler over to this thing, jump right before he gets electrocuted so I can get a sequence break. So I can walk over to this little machine. Basically, it just saves me from... It saves the game from like the camera having to go from me to Ripto to this people machine thing and back. It's just really annoying. So you do a little sequence break there to do that and save some time. Okay, so now we're in Dragon Shores, the main hub world. And I made that... Oh, I did not make that jump. Thought I was going to make it. Yeah, these precise glides can get really, really tight. You also see me collecting a lot of gems throughout this run. I need 2,000 gems in order to get an ability from Moneybags. So yeah, I'll be collecting gems all throughout this run. Okay, got a little bit of lag spike there. Yeah, I would say the most difficult part of this game is the precise glides and hovers, and it doesn't help that I'm dealing with a delay issue. I just got Ice Breath, by the way, from that fairy. And yeah, the main boss of this game is Ripto. You face him 3 times, except I'm only gonna face him twice, and I'm gonna skip the second phase. And the second phase is basically what you just saw as the final boss in the last game, which is interesting because they basically just reused that boss fight altogether. Lazy developers. So yeah, this part's just going to be me collecting a lot of gems, not falling down. This part has been particularly annoying with the input delay issue. Book's on fire, yo. Don't want to run into that. Alright. Nope. See, like that. My input just gets eaten right away. And I can't get the glide like that. Alright, so coming up is the first Ripto fight, believe it or not. Happens pretty early on. Basically, he just turns these Rhynocs into a worm. It's just really weird. And once we kill this boss, we end up getting this book, which is the quick escape feature, and we'll use that fairly shortly after defeating the boss. Yeah, you'll notice that the route, whatever you want to call it, it's all based upon getting an ability and then using that ability right away in order to progress throughout the game. The only time that I won't be doing that is the next skip, which is not intended to be done early. And it's not this. So yeah, this is me using the quick escape feature. Basically, these things just take me out and I get put up to this place. And you'll see me use this 2 more times throughout the run. It's very useful in order to get out of places you're not supposed to be in, like this next level. So here I'm going to be doing something not intended. Hopefully I can get it. Ah, that was so close. Okay, so basically I'm going to be doing a very precise glide to get into this load zone trigger so that I can load the next level without having the advanced version of the ice breath. I got it. Cool. Second try. That's really good. That's the hardest trick in the run. Yeah, you're supposed to have the advanced version of the ice breath, and you're supposed to build like a big floor of ice and walk across it. But I don't have that power yet. You get that later on. But doing this saves a lot of time because the ice world is on like the other side of the map. So you need to. Oh shit! I don't want to do that. So yeah, saves a lot of time doing that skip. Yeah, I figured I was gonna make that. A lot of precise glides in this. This is obviously not intended. I think you're supposed to use these. Oh, come on. You're supposed to use these like things right here. They like teleport you around. I don't know. It's really odd. Okay, I am not doing so well right here. Come on. This is not that difficult. The thing I just did was way more difficult than this glide. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna collect a few extra gems. I got the advanced version of the fire breath earlier with that hot tamale. And I'm gonna manipulate this so that this guy will take me over here. Grab these 25 gems. The 25 gems in this game, grab the grapes. The 25 gems are white in this game. Don't know why. Just how they decided to go with it. And you'll actually see up here, right there, that little vent up there. That's actually where you can play as Agent 9 and Sergeant Bird in this game, because all the characters from previous Spyro games make their appearances in this game, which is pretty cool. You'll see, I mean, you won't see Sergeant Bird or Agent 9 in this run. I'll point out Bentley. I can't pronounce Sheila. Sheila will be in a later level as well. And I think, no, you'll see a brother of Sergeant Bird actually in the one level, or a member of his squadron, or I don't want to do that. Yeah, and I got this weird hard lock yesterday. I put a clip of it in the Spyro Discord where Spyro just started spiraling like just nonstop, and I didn't have control of Spyro, and it was really interesting because it's the first time I've ever gotten it, and I was a little afraid I was gonna get it today, but I guess we're doing well. Spiraling out of control. Yeah, good pun. Come on, come on. Yeah, you have to make that guy into ice, and then you basically use him as a vehicle. A little bit of animal abuse in this game from animals. And now I'm gonna get the advanced ice breath. So this is what I was supposed to use to get into Banana Savannah, which was the last level I got into with all the teleport things. That's what you're supposed to use, and obviously doing that level early versus coming all the way over here and getting that ability saves a lot of time. So just gonna grab a few extra gems. Come on. And I should be good. So that was Bird Barracks, and we're gonna do one more ice level. It's called Yeti Serengeti. Or wait, is that it? Yeah, yeah. Let's see if I get this. Yeah, good platforming. This guy is not Bartholomew. It's Douglas, one of their. They have just so many like relatives in this game. It's kind of funny. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about this power up. So this guy is going to give me the ability to go into caves. He gives me like a lantern, and I think I use that a couple times throughout the run, mostly just to get gems and to also pass through this area right up here. And if you don't have it, you can't come to these caves. Nice. And from here, it's a lot of gem collecting. Hopefully I won't drop inputs. Okay, didn't do it there. But yeah, from here, it's a lot of gems. Okay, didn't drop an input there. Because I need 2,000 for later on. You also see all those items to the side. All of those items in this game are basically used as like they're like a ton of collectibles, and you use all of them combined to get these like they're kind of like talismans. They're called hearts. You have to get them for each world. I won't be doing that in this run. It's for like the 100% run. I want ice breath. Yeah. So yeah, you might see a couple of those throughout the game. I won't be collecting any of them. I didn't mean to dive bomb to that water. I think that means I have to redo this. Yeah, I do. Okay. I'm gonna use a little bit of a precise. Nope, it's not working. Help! Help! Oh, this is gonna be cut for time. Nope. Okay, I'm not gonna get it. We're gonna just use this baby strats. Okay, never mind. He's too far away. Come on, get up there. Okay, we got it. Oh my gosh, these input delays are really crap. I didn't want to do that. I'm trying to unlock this vault. Basically, you just have to hit 2 of the buttons before time runs out. Alright. Also, believe it or not, I was actually on a world record pace run right before this. And this run's kind of doo-doo right now. Alright, he's back up there. This is like that's how you're supposed to get up there. I'm just bad and I can't do that. That's Bentley up there, by the way. I just passed him. Alright, back in the caves. For some reason, when you flame in the caves, the game like slows down to like 10 FPS. I don't know why. It's kind of crazy. Also, you'll notice, unlike the other Game Boy Spyro games, this one's the best, by the way. I actually have unlimited lives in this game, so you'll never see me like hunting down for sparks at all, really, throughout this run. Also, you have to jump up on that boat there, because if you just run right into the water, it's not going to go well. Oh, and by the way, world record for this run, I got that a little over 3 years ago now, I think. It's a 20 minutes and 32 seconds. Only people who really run this game or have run this game are like Jumpy, I, and a couple others. There's also a really cool task on YouTube. I forget who did it exactly, but I really recommend watching it. It's basically this whole run is based off that task, so really recommend watching it. I think it's like 16 minutes or something, and world record's only like 4 minutes off it, so it's pretty cool. All right, so I am currently taking the other half of this guy over to stop half because he's an idiot and sawed himself in half. And now I have the tornado ability, which allows me to put those moles back in the hat. And then they push me out violently so I can get up here. Okay, another cycle that I have to make. Let's see. Nope. Come on. Nope. Alright, I should be good. Up. Cool. Alright, let's hop down here. Grab a couple of gems. 1, 2, 3. Don't want that item. Alright. And yeah, the rest of this level is just a lot of gem collecting. Pretty good on gems right now. Let's see. Nope, I want that. You'll see me like furiously switching between abilities throughout this entire run, just because every little thing requires a different ability, and it becomes an absolute pain to switch between them. Got some 25 gems. That was also Bianca up there. I'll pass by her again. She's wearing the magician's hat. Right there. That's Bianca from Spyro 3. All the favorites are making their appearances. Alright. Once again, just going to grab a couple gems out here. And so we're going to be moving on to the second half of Dragon Shores. Okay, skip that sign. I'm going to fireball this a little far away. Oh, come on. It was off screen. Alright. I'm just hitting that early. Because it's annoying to have to run around and grab that later on. Okay, I didn't lose an input there. That's good. Don't talk to me, please. Thank you. So here, I'm going to be doing a boss skip. This is the same Ripto boss you saw in the last run. But I'm going to skip it. Because I don't want to do it. So basically, you just do a nice hover all around that boss, and you skip it completely. Oh my god, I got that jump first try. That is a very hard jump that I just did. Very precise, and I got it first try, which is pretty amazing, because I thought that was going to be my issue for this run. Alright, some more gems. Hippity hop. There's a dragon right there. I'm not going to talk to him, because I don't care about him. You're supposed to, like, bring that dragon back to his father or something, but we don't really care. F them kids, bro. Okay, now we're going to go to Kangaroo Hoodoos, which is where Sheila resides. Basically, I'm going to be using the advanced version of the Fire Breath to get these little targets so I can activate these platforms. I skipped that second platform, by the way, if you saw up there. Janice. And now Janice is going to give me Head Bash, which you won't see until a puzzle at the very end of the game. It's not really a super useful feature, but you need it in order to bypass into Ripto's castle. To do a very, very difficult puzzle you'll see later on. It's one of the most difficult puzzles in all of Spyro. Alright, come on, get on the button. So I'm just going to be collecting a lot of gems from this point on. I need that 2,000 mark, and we're going to hit that before, or not really before leaving this level, but we need to get pretty close before I leave. Alright, I'm pretty good on gems right now. 1690 is pretty good for here. Usually I have about 1700 about this point. I may have been saying 16,000. I have to say 1600. I can do math, yeah. I just got an A in my differential equations course. I can do math. Alright, so we're using these little green things to knock down those Ripto statues so we can get up to these platforms. And okay, I got that gem. Don't want to do that. This one's a little trickier. Gonna grab some gems along the way. Grab some gems down here. Alright, crash that last statue, and then it's just a gem rush from here on out. Alright. Grab a couple more out here. That's Sheila right there that I just passed by. And I didn't lose an input, so we're all good. Alright. A couple more gems. I actually really want that gem. Grab a couple more there. And we just glide out into the sunset. Once again, just using that load zone trigger to leave the level. Oh, I'm perfect on gems. 1990. What a great year. I wasn't alive, but great year. And it's got 2,000 gems. 2005, actually. And pay money bags, greedy ass. But oh no, this thing comes back. This game just loves to like reuse the same bosses and enemies like so many times throughout this game. Because they just ran out of ideas. Okay, I don't want to die here. You have to lure. Oh, I am low on sparks. You basically just have to lure this guy all over. I don't want to die here, so we're gonna be. I died. We're gonna be just yeah, taking this guy around. Come on, come with me. Sail away with me. Come on. All right. You use these little kitty water fountains. I really don't know what these are, but you're just gonna lead the robot to where those guys spit out water. All right. And now we got the advanced wind breath ability. We're actually going to use the quick escape feature to go back to Dragon Shores, the very start of it. And now we get to go back to where we started at the beginning of the game, back to the lab. And there we go. Eureka. We're back here. And we don't actually care though, because we're going to go right into Rhynocs and Clocks. Oh no, another dragon. We're not going to save him though, because he doesn't need to be saved. He got himself up there, he can get himself down. Alright. Use this thing one more time. This level basically just combines everything from this entire game. Alright. And we're going to go right into Chateau Ripto. Oh, and this puzzle is just incredibly hard. Don't know how I solved that in one try or two tries. Alright, and now we're going to skip behind here, go up onto the wall because that's possible, stay on the wall, jump over the wall, and go right into another boss fight. We're actually going to grab that sheet too. And now look, it's the same boss from earlier, back in the library, because this game just loves to reuse bosses. Okay, so there's a cutscene in the next room, and there's a chance that I may not get the cutscene. We will see. No, we got the cutscene. Okay, so for some reason, you can skip this cutscene, and I don't know how you can skip this cutscene. I've done it before. I did it yesterday, actually. I've done it before at a Spyrothon, and it just baffles me how you skip this cutscene because I sincerely don't know what causes the cutscene skip. Also, after this, well, I'll tell you when time is, but this is the final boss. But yeah, I would love to know what causes that cutscene skip. If anyone's interested in like messing around with this game and you find the skip, I will happily compensate you for it. Putting out a bounty for it. Okay. So now I got these two less abilities, and time isn't for like another 30 seconds. You wait until the credits for that. You end up back in the lab again before it. Yeah, this guy basically just comes back, gives Ripto a nice hug, and warps away. While the professor just dangles from the ceiling. Okay, time is coming up after this part. And time. And yeah, that is Spyro Attack of the Rhynocs. It's a pretty cool speed run, actually. It's a pretty short speed run, I would say. I think it was the shortest run that we did in the events. It's very cool. It's got a lot of cool skips.
Yeah, definitely for sure, my guy. GG.
Great gem collecting, yeah. I think it was a decent run-ish, 24-48. That's like okay. It's not my best. I made a couple mistakes with some precise hovers and glides and such, but
Yeah, this game is actually really technical for a GBA game.
yeah, there's a lot of cool skips and stuff, and a lot of cool speed tech throughout the game.
So since you've started running this, has the routing changed a lot with all these really precise glides and hovers, or is that kind of been
Um,
around since you started playing?
that's been around for many years now. I don't think the route has seen any changes at all in the past. I don't even know, 6, 7 years
Oh
maybe.
wow.
Um, like I said earlier, the route takes mostly from the tasks of this game, which was done many moons ago, and it's on YouTube somewhere. But yeah, it's a very cool run. I thoroughly enjoy this. I recommend it to anyone who's looking to do runs. Thanks for all the GGs, by the way. And yeah,
And before you hop off, are there any additional shoutouts you'd like to give?
um, shout outs to Phoenix and Faulty and everyone who has helped organize this event. It's always a pleasure doing the graphics for this and such. So yeah, thank you for having me back again to do this run. I think this might be like the fourth or fifth time I've been on the Spyrothon channel doing this run. Maybe for Spyrothon I might be doing something different. Who knows? Well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. We'd love to see you back in the future. Thanks a lot, Jake. And up
Yep.
next, we have the last run of the marathon. We can have Zando Toaster doing some Spyro the Dragon Any Percent with Hum on commentary. We'll be right back for that.